What's up, everybody? Yes, it's Fitness Fridays again. I'm happy, I'm stoked that it's Friday. I weighed in, actually it's Thursday. I'm doing this video on Thursday, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So I did my weigh-in this morning. I'm gonna get to the results in just a minute, but I wanna take a little bit of time and say thank you to all those that watched the last video and subscribed or have liked the videos and commented. I've heard some fantastic comments. You guys know your stuff, and I love the encouragement, so continue to encourage each other as I try to encourage you guys in whatever it is that you're trying to do in life, and changing and elevating and staying motivated and positive. So that being said, we're going to jump right into the recipe. We're going to talk about, what worked, what didn't work, things I've learned over the last week, as well as over the course of this whole Nutrisystem for Men program that I've been doing, my 2018 weight loss journey that I've been doing, y'all. It's almost been like Karate Kid. It's week 6, and I have been basically reading the book every day, you know what I'm saying, kind of following the book every day. Last week I noticed that I really didn't pick up the book at all. And, if I take you back to Karate Kid, you remember if you saw that movie, you remember when Mr. Miyagi was teaching Daniel's son, like what he called him, to do karate. He really wasn't teaching him to do karate. He was just telling him, paint the fence and wash the car, or at least that's what Danielson thought. And it's similar in this situation. I was just kind of reading the book and kind of following the steps, and then all of a sudden, week 6, the light went off and everything started to click for me. I understand now. 6 weeks in, I just understand. I mean, I was pretty much going, for the first 5 weeks anyway, and kind of got a good rhythm and understood what I was doing. But now in week 6 is just like all the lights have gone off. I pretty much got portion sizes down. I haven't needed to use the book. I know what to put together combinations wise. I know how to prep for a week. I know how to, I know what I should be eating, and I'm going to share a little bit with that. I'm going to share a little bit of that with you right now, and just kind of explain to you what I know, what I've learned. So you've probably saw this in bits and pieces of Fitness Fridays for the last 5 weeks, and I'm just going to put it all together for you. I eat entrees, right? And the entree may consist of, whether it's lunch or dinner, it may consist of, one of their pre-made entrees, a macaroni and cheese, or, chicken and rice, or whatever the case may be. And they want you to put a power fuel with it. And we've talked about power fuels in the past. Power fuel is basically, a protein. They give you a list of them. And it is, between 80 and 120 calories. Usually about 2 ounces of meat, whether it's lean beef or turkey or chicken. You can do tofu and all that other stuff. But, so as I got to know how this goes, basically I can make my own meals. And that's what I'm going to show you guys coming up, because I know a lot of you have asked for like a week's worth of meal plan, or, like what do you eat in a day. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what do you eat in a day every day, because I mix and match. I kind of put it all together, you guys, because I got it down now. So it's been very simple. But what I am going to do is teach you some very simple ways of putting things together, prepping for the week. I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and then you're going to see those videos come out. And I'll probably produce like 3 to 4 videos of recipes coming out next week, and you'll see how I'm doing it. And once you get the hang of doing it, it's super, super easy. And like I said, I don't know why, but it really just clicked this last week. So this is what I'm talking about. I'll grab an entree. And the entree is usually roughly about 260, 270 calories. And then they want you to put a power fuel with it for lunch. They want you to put a power fuel with it for dinner. And then, of course, you have 4 opportunities to get your veggies in. 1 at lunch, 1 at dinner, and maybe 2, during your snack times or whatever the case may be. But portion sizes. Half a cup if your veggies are cooked, a cup if your veggies are raw, 2 ounces of those lean meats that I talked about for power fuels. If you're doing a flex meal, you can do 4 ounces, but for the most part, that's it. And it's not just Nutrisystem that works for. You can pretty much, that's just your daily life, you know. You go out to a restaurant, you go whatever, just make sure that there's no hidden calories in there, and you basically do 2 ounces of meat and whatever sidings you put together. This that I'm gonna make for you today is some Cajun chicken legs. I'm gonna air fry those. Those I know are gonna be good, because you know I've been wanting like some fried chicken. Y'all know you get used to eating fried chicken all your life. You want to figure out a way to get you some fried chicken in the healthy way. So we're gonna get some fried chicken in here the healthy way. This is marinated in some Cajun seasonings with some olive oil. I got my little handy dandy air fryer right here, so we're gonna get that cracking. And this over here, what I got in the bag, I'm gonna show you guys, you know, how I'm gonna marinate that, but or sprinkle that over. But I got 16 ounces or 1 pound of cut green beans that I hand cut in half, trim the edges or the ends and all of the other stuff, and they're cleaned. And then I got 8 ounces of mushrooms in there that I am going to mix up with this right here, which is a tablespoon of olive oil and actually, this is what I had to do, y'all. This recipe actually only calls for 2 legs. I bought 5. 5 came in the pack, so I'm gonna eat this all week, right? So I just did the math on the recipe to make sure that I had, you know, the amounts that are needed for the additional chicken that I have, right? These are actually 2 separate recipes on the, you know, the Leaf website that I always talk about. This is called roasted green beans and mushrooms, glazed or drizzled with a balsamic honey, you know, like drizzle, which is gonna be fantastic. And then, like I said, this is the air fried chicken legs. So I just put them together because the green bean portion is only 58 calories, and the 1 chicken leg that I'm gonna have with it is 155 calories. So that's only, what is that, 200 and a little over 200 calories. Also, what I thought about doing, but I'm not gonna do in this video because I'll end up doing that later, because you really don't want to prep rice for the week. I don't want to prep rice for the week. I'd rather like make it when I make it. So I'm gonna add like a half a cup of brown rice into this as well, and then I can have it, if I have it with the brown rice, it's like a flex meal. Brown rice is about 85 calories. Added to that, I'm still doing good. I'm a little over, you know, 300 calories, or right around 300 calories with that. So this is just becoming more and more simple. I'm not going to talk too much longer, but I want to tell you this. Thank you again for subscribing. Thank you for watching the videos, for all of the dope comments, for the requests for recipes. I hear you guys. I'm adding them to the list. It's a lot of them, so give me some time to get it in order and prep it and all that stuff, and we'll get those videos out for you. What do I got on this right now? I already told you about the beans, the rice, and the chicken. I have there, because I modified this recipe, I'm going to put the original recipe in here in the description box below, so you'll have it, and the links to them as well. But I'm going to tell you the modified version of what I got in here. So for the chicken recipe, it is 2 teaspoons of olive oil. I have 5 teaspoons because it's 2 teaspoons for 2 chicken wings, right? So I have 5 teaspoons because I have 5 chicken wings. It's 2 for 2. I got another 2, which makes it 4, and then I have a 5th one. So I divided that 2 teaspoons in half to make it one additional, or 5, right? And then a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. I just did the same thing with that. I multiplied it by the serving size, so I ended up with, I think I ended up with 3 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning along with that. Stirred it all up. I went ahead and I rubbed my chicken down and threw it in a bag, put it in the refrigerator, and let that marinate. I let it marinate for about 45 minutes. The recipe calls for a 30-minute marinate time, but I was busy and I was doing other things, so it got to sit and marinate a little bit longer, y'all. So hopefully that's gonna come out and be infused with that Cajun flavor. That's pretty much the recipe. You throw that in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes and you're done. You're done with the chicken. Same with these green beans. Now these green beans are